Well, a fitting song. Right now, we have Kiss as, I was made for loving you. Right after an SCP that was all about love and how wrong it went. Not because of like anything that the people did. I mean, the couple did. Ay. TL333s is our next author. Another author that we have seen a few times, but they're a bit rarer than like the DJ Cactus and the Greatest Hippo. Which, let me just double check here. The last one we had of Tlees, as we can call them, is, I believe, 2832, which is a bit ago, not too long, not too far, not too short. 2832. 2832. Oh yeah, it was like that one like rift in the side of the room where like creatures were like coming out of. Like it was like kind of like a portal from a different dimension almost. Yeah. That was a bit ago. I believe it's the most recent one that we had from TL333s. Yeah, it is. Well, the Great Hippo used to be relatively rare, but recently appeared in almost every stream. Yeah, exactly. I mean, before the Series 4, they were also pretty rare. Alright. To leaves. TL333s, you wrote hand milk, and it's all capitalized. Capitalized TM. All capitalized, and yeah, a little bit of space, but hand milk. I don't want to know what hand milk is. I feel like that sounds like a bad time. It's a product that we had in our old home, hand milk. Object class safe, special containment procedures. The mouth of the access road leading to SCP-3081 has been camouflaged via standard Foundation forestry protocols. SCP-3081 should be checked routinely and any notable changes documented. Civilians discovered accessing SCP-3081 are to be interrogated, amnesticized, and released. Description: SCP-3081 is an irregularly shaped extra-dimensional space accessible via a dirt road in unincorporated Perkins County, South Dakota, USA. Footnote says, dimensions 915 meters times, well, okay, let's do 915 times 610 times 305 times... that is a weird dimension. 259 meters. How... Okay, sure. And we are the road in unincorporated Perkins County, South Dakota. So it's definitely not, it's like, you know, it's definitely not a square, that's why. It's like super long here, then super long here. But whew, it's a 4-dimensional space, yeah, exactly. It can only be a 4-dimensional space. I'm just trying to think like how it's supposed to look like. The exterior of SCP-3081 appears to be a grove of mixed deciduous trees smaller than the internal dimensions. Within SCP-3081 is a grassy plain surrounded by thick forest similar in species to that of the outer area. Weather patterns inside SCP-3081 do not match those of the surrounding area, tending toward fair with only intermittent light rainfall. Observed items such as tin pails and wooden stools have been found within SCP-3081 on occasion. SCP-3081 also contains 9 instances of -1. Our minds cannot comprehend 4 dimensions. Like, I kind of want to just draw it out, you know? I just kind of want to do like a, instead of like 950 meters, of course, like just like a 9.15. No, actually, it doesn't work. But yeah, 9.2 centimeters, something like that. Just like draw it out and see what's supposed to like, how it's supposed to connect. -1 are large organisms resembling human hands. Average height 1.4 meters. Those are big hands. John ain't got any hands. Have you guys seen that TikTok where it's like somebody's like trying to fix some floorboards and it's like, ah man, I'm going to the crowbar, and it's like, okay, see ya, and then it's like just actually going to a bar that a crow is like the boss of, and then the crow's like, is it the floorboards? Yeah, it's the floorboards. Hey, you know, sometimes you can fix it, sometimes you can't. That's how it goes. Yeah, no, I understand, but right now I just want whiskey on the rocks, and the crow just goes like, John, I ain't got any hands. Dash 1 locomote using the thumb and index, ring, and little fingers, while the middle finger acts as a head. So wait, locomote. Okay, so it's like this, like, so the middle finger stays up while these guys. Middle finger stays up while these little guys just. Do you think the hands make sounds? Do you think it makes them? Dash 1 lack fingerprints. Genetic analysis of sampled material has revealed a 74.5% match to human DNA, with the remainder unknown. All instances bear skin depigmentation consistent with vitiligo. Emerging from the back of each instance is a proportionally sized human arm that extends into the tree line. Attempts to find further anatomical features such as joints past the wrist have been hampered by the thickness of the surrounding forest and the skittish nature of Dash 1. It is unknown whether the arms have a terminus. The behavior of Dash 1 is similar to that of common cattle. They display herd behavior and are generally docile unless disturbed. Though Dash 1 lack mouth parts, the typical behavior pattern involves brushing the tip of the middle digit across the surface of the grass. No plant material is excised during this process. It is not known if this behavior is necessary for the survival of Dash 1. Do you think these hand cows have also 4 stomachs? The Dash 1 herd currently numbers 4 left hands and 5 right hands. Okay. It's like the right hands the bull and the left hands are the cows, or what? Oh, that's just like all of them like different type of cows. I know they're hands, but still. Hey, stop flipping me off. I would play rock paper scissors with. I don't think you can because they act like cows. They sound weirdly cute. Like I imagine them want to go like more, but they can't. They just go like. You know what I mean? They just. That's how like they try to make sounds. On the 4th of 8th, 2005, I was noted doing a routine entry into SCP-3081 that Dash 1R-5 had formed itself into an OK gesture. While 1L2 repeatedly inserted and removed, it's formed from the O. This action, I mean, I think it's just like, yeah. So the cow hands just went. This action continued for the full length of time personnel were present in SCP-3081. 1 hour and 25 minutes. Afro, be kind. What will I do? Addendum 2. On the 22nd, 5th, 2006, 2 new instances of Dash 1 were noted. Both were right hands, considerably smaller than all previous instances. Dash 1 R7 was malformed, possessing only a thumb, index, and middle finger. So, only these 3. And... Ah! I was like saying, like, when you're like, oh, they were producing, I was like, what? Oh! Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course it did that. That makes sense. That makes sense. And I assume... the little one with only these 3 fingers is probably like the baby. And then eventually, like... the other 2 fingers will grow into it. Though Dash 1R6 was noted to maintain close proximity to the Dash 1 R5 at all times, Dash 1R7 was unable to move from a delay. As other instances of Dash 1 maintained distance from 1R7, it was decided to harvest the instance for study. Initial attempts were hampered by aggression from Dash 1L instances, but on on the 5th, 6th, 2006, Dash 1R7 had ceased all motion. Personnel were able to complete the harvesting procedure without interference. The only time aggression has been noted in -1. Oh, wait, did -1R not make it? The arm of -1R7 was severed 1 meter above the wrist. Personnel reported hearing a low moan as the arm receded into the tree line. No pursuit attempt was made. Well, pardon me. Since August of 2006, 18 more new instances of -1 have been discovered at a rate of 1 to 2 every 9 months. All but one have had some form of major physical abnormality, rendering them incapable of survival past a few weeks. Harvest and vivisection of these instances has fueled the Foundation's understanding of -1 physiology. I want to see a nature documentary about these. It's called, fuck, what's the song called? You and me, baby, are nothing but mammals. So let's do it like they do it on Discovery Channel. That song is a documentary about this. I cannot. Oh, possibly inbred. That could also be, yeah. Addendum 3. On the 15th, 11th, 2015, during a routine examination. Well, I guess maybe because there were 2 right hands that had a baby hand together. That probably is what, like, went wrong. During a routine examination of SCP-381, no instance of -1 could be located inside the anomaly. Drops of a viscous fluid was found in the central area of the clearing. The fluid was later identified as a slurry of skin, muscle tissue, and bone with a 74% match to human DNA. The drops were noted to describe a square approximately 90 meters to the side. Monitoring of SCP-381 is to continue at a reduced rate to prevent civilian access. Yeah, can you imagine being a civilian and be like, oh, this is a nice little area to walk. Don't you think so, honey? Don't you think, honey, this is a nice little area? Yeah, no, it is pretty nice. I think you did a good job. Thanks. And, what's wrong? What's wrong? What do you see? Look to your side. Huh? What the? What the? You see that too, don't you? Yeah. Hands! Addendum 4. On a Foundation agent discovered skin cream products marked by soft hands at a Publix in Orlando, Florida. Yeah, they gotta take care of themselves. Oh, wait, 2494. Which one's that again? 2494 skin cream products. That's the... Oh, yeah, the animals that had like body parts going out of them. Interesting. Wait, what is the connection there? Oh, because soft hands. Yeah, because I also had like hands. Like I remember I made a thumbnail of the dog with a hand as a tail. Yeah. All products were seized and placed in storage. Analysis of the products reveals a composition of approximately 35% human muscle tissue. So wait, is the soft hands, are they like related? Like did they start this shit? In an interview, the store manager claimed to have been contacted by a sales representative, and after agreeing to carrying the products, a pallet of skin cream was included in the usual shipment of cosmetics. Attempts to trace the origin of the shipment have so far been unsuccessful. The product label is reproduced below. Soft hands, hand milk, TM, hand and skin cream lotion. Enjoy this limited time run of soft hands, hand milk, hand and skin cream and lotion. Rub soft hands, hand milk, hand and skin cream and lotion upon your hands and skin and hands daily to get soft hands, super soft feeling hands. Made from all natural organic products with no animal testing. Technically, from our heads to your hands. Please take care of your hands. They're the only hands you get. You guys get it? Do you guys call it? Hands, okay? Keep in mind, hand. In the meantime, you have fucking Daredevil losing his absolute shit. It's like, is this some sort of on the ground alias of the Hand? The Hand Clan? No, Daredevil, it's all good. Don't worry about it. I can promise it's a great product for hands, trust me. You know, you're right. I love my hands. Yeah. Same here. I'd rather touch you and give you my hands. I'll join soft hands immediately. If any product that has to repeat something like a name or title of the product way too often is a little bit suspicious. You know what I mean? It's like honey when that came out, and then they just were like overly enthusiastic about sharing the product everywhere, and you had to say honey in your sponsorship way too often. And then afterwards you find out like, oh, honey wasn't as trustworthy as we thought they were. So the moment I see hand milk and they mention hands, probably, wait, is it 10 times? If they mention 10 times for each finger, let's see here. We have soft hand, no, it's definitely more than 10 times. Soft hands, hand. Soft hands, hand. Soft hands, hand. Yeah, they mentioned like they mentioned it 15 times. Not good. You could have made it 10, one for each finger. You could have done that. But you didn't. I think it was sponsored more than Raid when it came out. Yeah, like honey was like being pushed hard by everybody. Raid is still like being sponsored to this day though. Like Raid in general is one of the most sponsored game you will see. But when honey was out and people like were really down for it, that was everywhere. Soft hands, hand milk.